All right, well, welcome back to Mile Hill Lake. This is one of my favorite places to go. We're gonna get out there. You probably can't see, but there's just a million tiny little fishies sitting around there. They're pretty slow, which kind of makes sense, but literally the water's just flooded with them, for lack of a better term. But that's a good sign. A little bit of activity. Haven't seen a whole lot on the water, but guess we'll find out when I get out there. I honestly thought that this thing had a cup holder, but apparently this does not. Which sucks for me because I got a coffee and I wanted to drink it. But I don't know if I'm going to get to drink it. That's alright, we'll find out. Alright, how's this looking? Let's see. Trying to make sure the camera angle's good. Yeah, camera, yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine. But it's first time out for the year. I know that this person right here asked me when my next video is coming out, or said I hadn't posted in a year. So this one is for that individual. Although I don't expect to really catch a lot of fish today, because right now, well, we'll go over this and we'll take a peek at what we're working with. After I put everything away to make sure it doesn't fall out of my pocket, we'll go over our plan for today. Let's see, the wallet can go down there. Got my tools. Let's throw my keys down there too, because it's waterproof and I don't need them falling out. But what do I do with my phone? You guys have my phone? No, there it is. Okay. Okay. So, right now, it is currently 50 degrees where I'm at. Can you see that? Yeah. 50 degrees where I'm at. It's going to get up to mid 80s today. It says 82, but it said 85 yesterday, so that's what I choose to believe. About 5-mile-per-hour wind going into this. But it's going to get into the 60s at 9, which is in an hour. It's currently 8 o'clock. So, do I expect to catch a lot of fish? No. Do I think that this might just turn into just a trip around the pond? Yeah, a little bit, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. Let's go over the plan, right? Shall we? So I got this guy. So this is a depth. I'll try to bring it somewhere on this screen for you guys to see, but this is the depth. We are currently right here. So right in front of us, so right up here, it dips down to 28 feet. But our kind of goal right now is to follow this bank line on the right and just kind of work our way through and basically cover half the lake. So if we drew a line right here, that's about where I'm gonna stop. Because over there, right here, is just over there, there's a bunch of structures that I'm hoping some bass are gonna be hiding in. I know the water's still a little bit cold, but that's all right. We're gonna try out a few things that I'm not very good at, because what better time to learn? We're gonna try out spinner baits. I got a vibrating jig, and probably throw some wacky as well, if I brought my wacky hooks. I don't know if I did or not. I don't know if you can see this or not, but right up here there's like a red bucket in the water, and I don't know why. So that might have to, we might have to pick that up. If that is just someone's trash that they threw, but hopefully it's not. Coffee is still a little bit too hot, but a couple minutes we're gonna get going. As soon as I drink a little bit more water, when the sun comes out, the pigs are gonna come out too. And I forgot to cut my toenails for it, so you guys are gonna, oh, actually with this angle, oh no, you can still see my feet. I knew there was somebody that said something about a free foot show in one of my last videos. If I can find it, it'll be right here, but we'll see. I didn't cut my toenails though, so I apologize in advance. I thought about grabbing a 4th line and putting a hot dog on it and chucking it down in that 28-foot hole just to see if there's any cats lurking down there, but they're probably going to come up a little bit once the sun comes out, which it's working on it. I'm not going to turn so you guys can see it, but you know, the sun's trying. Oh, I do kind of have a cup holder actually. Problem is, if I mess it up, I'm dumping coffee all over myself. So this should be fun. All right, let's go out. Again, not a lot of hope for this, but I just wanted to get out in the water. I'm sick of working, so this is my break. My break is getting out in the water, and then after this, I'm going to lunch with my mom. So again, we're at Mile High, something like that, in Mills County, Iowa. Bought my fishing license Tuesday just so I could be out here today. Today is Thursday. Trying to scoop myself forward. Scoop myself forward. Come on. Come on. Okay. And we are not off yet. Hold on, guys. Chill. There we go. We're in the water. Ooh, that water. Actually, that water is not that cold. But it has been getting up to 80s. So, kind of makes sense that the water wouldn't be ridiculously cold. But we're off. Let's get out my fishing pole, and if I catch one, I'm happy. So I'm kind of going to get out the skunk buster here, which is literally just all it is a rooster tail. But again, I don't know how well it's going to work here right now, because I don't really see the sunfish being too crazy high in the water right now. Who knows? I don't. I need to turn my kayak towards the bank as well. I'm gonna assume that was just a weed that I smacked, because there are some weeds in here. Not too bad though. But if you remember from my past videos, I was throwing up in this, like the bank area, and man, I was just getting hit after hit, and it was amazing. If they just give me one, I'll be happy. You just give me one, give me a nice bite over here, I'll leave you alone, I'll move on, and then I'll try to go punch some bass in the face. And again, that was probably just weeds. No, there's no weeds on it. Sun's not really out, so spinnerbait probably isn't the best, or the rooster tail probably isn't the best option here, but it's what I want to do. Sue me. Yeah, that red bucket up there is just sitting. There's no trout in here either, so there's no cold weather fish. Well, crappie aren't really cold weather, but there are crappie in here. They ain't huge, but I don't think they don't really stock crappie. It just, I don't know. I must have just caught one of the stragglers a while back last year in one of my trips over here. I say trip, I live 20 minutes from here, so it's not like I have to go very far. But so how have you guys been? I'm glad to be out here. Actually, that sun is already, I am definitely going to have to put on sunscreen. Otherwise, my legs are going to be toast. Absolutely toast. But I'm supposed to golf tomorrow, so I kind of should probably not get crazy burnt today. Am I reeling too fast? Yeah, I might be reeling too fast. Oh, that's a good one, maybe. That was probably weeds. I don't really know. Bringing it right through some activity. Oh, probably weeds. Yeah, I got some weeds on it. It's all right. Let's get out the... Let's get this out because we need to turn. There is some movement in the water ahead of us, so I do like that. But the sun is definitely coming out, and I think it's going to make a pretty big difference, if I'm being honest with you here. I'm excited though, and I'm also excited for... There's a couple videos I plan on doing coming up. One of them's Prairie Queen recreational areas. There's Prairie Queen, just a nice little lake, but lots of cover, lots of trees, lots of structure, and they stock bass in it every other year. So hopefully we'll get a couple good ones out there, but that's a later problem. Right now we're here. See, that bucket's just sitting there. That's some mighty fine coffee. Okay, let's get the little weeds off of here. There's not really much for weeds there. Okay. Well, like I said, I have a feeling fish are going to stay low today, but we'll find out. Before I got in here, I did throw a couple, I threw a couple lines in by the dock, just in case there was something hanging out there waiting. But there wasn't, at least not that I caught. That was a terrible cast. But in the summer months, the weeds are pretty much all the way up to where my boat is now, to where my kayak is now. So we can't even really get this close. But with that being said, once these weeds grow in, man, this place right where I am right now is just a hot spot for sunfish. Oh, it wasn't even spinning. Why weren't you spinning? Okay. What a jerk. Just threw it right into weeds, so that was cool. Yeah, this water is not deep at all. But right up here it drops from like 1 to 3 feet to 28 feet deep, like in not a lot of time at all. It's awesome. Awesome that I have a life jacket. Should we go look at that bucket? I think we should. Worst case, we take it out because we don't need a bucket in there. And I do have something to, I do have a piece that is with this kayak, and it's to hold this rod in my hand, but I think I left it in my storage unit. So I'm just kind of going to set it down and hope for the best after I get the weeds, get this little bit of gunk off of my lure. All right, let's go take a look at that bucket. See what's going on. I'm a firm believer in leaving things cleaner / better than when you got it. So we'll go see why that bucket's there. And I'm looking in the water and I can see the bottom, and I can also see where it falls off, which is crazy. Lots of birds sitting around here. Okay, haven't seen any fish. Normally I like at least see something. Harbor Freight. Yeah, it's an empty bucket. Just an empty Harbor Freight bucket. That's all it is. Okay. That's interesting. Probably fell off of someone's kayak and they were too lazy to come get it. That's my guess. I'm gonna get parked right up here in these weeds, and then I'm gonna see if I can secure it somehow on here. Okay. I don't know. What am I supposed to do with this? I mean, I could just run back and throw it on the dock, and I could take it with me when I leave. Yeah, that sun's coming out. It feels nice and warm right now. So while I'm back there, I'll probably throw on some sunscreen as well. Should have done it already, but I didn't. So bear with us as we go on a detour. right, and we're off. A quick little flippy, and we are off. Got my sunscreen on, took that bucket back to dock. We're doing all right. Oh man, I think it was just weeds, but it got me excited for a second. Oh, that's a fish. That's a fishy. Yes, we're alive. First fish of the year. Oh yeah. All right guys, today was a success. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. I did not expect to catch anything, but here we go. First, okay, stop, dude. Chill. We knock it off. I still don't like taking hooks. Oh my, and he got all three of them in there. You poor guy, really. Come here, man. Just calm down. Okay, there's one out. I'm gonna do this, causing as little pain as possible. There's one out. Let's get a little bit of slack out of the line. There's one. All right, that definitely didn't take way too long to get out of his mouth. There's our first fish of the year right there. We'd love to see it, man. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Hey, you. Ah, a man of culture, likes his feet. Goodbye, my friend. Where are you gonna go? There we go. And he is off. There goes my first fish of the year. I'm happy. I'm happy. It's that simple. I tell you what though, that fish had all three hooks of this rooster tail just down his gullet. Right down the hatchet, smoked it. Come on, untangle. There we go. All right, life's good, guys. Last night, praying with my kids before bed, and I was praying and asking them about, I was talking to God about fishing today, you know, keep me safe, all that good stuff. And then I said, help me to catch 11 fish. That was what I wanted. 11 fish on a 50-degree day in April. 11 fish is what I asked for. So we are at 1. No way. Dude, you better not be the same one. If you're the same one, you're an idiot. Kind of looks like the same one, not gonna lie. But we are at 2. God's helped me out on this. Okay, good. This one, he's not all crazy in there, so we're good. Allegedly. If you'd stop spinning, life would not suck. Well, I mean, yeah, it's not bad at all. You're not bad at all. You got this. Hold on. Stop it now. No, stop. I don't want to get stabbed by your little spikies. That's what I don't want. And I don't want to get stabbed by my spikies either. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, this one's barely hooked, so this one's nice. And get out of there, will ya? Is that 2 casts in a row, technically? Alright. Just release the Kraken. There we go. Alright, there's another one. Another little fella. Thank you, my friend. Have a joyful April day. Yes. Turned out to be a good day to go fishing. I ain't getting further from the dock. See? That was a test from God. He said, hey, you go pick up that bucket and you bring it back to shore, and then I'm going to give you fish in the exact place you already casted about 15 minutes before. So we're at 2 now, and I might forget. So maybe I'll put a counter somewhere on here for how many fish we caught so far, but we are at 2 out of our last 2 casts. So we're doing all right. Let's get the hook back in the water. These are just normal bluegill. There's also different kind of sunfish in here too. So I'm kind of curious if we're gonna get, like, there's some, what is it, green sunfish? Those ugly looking ones, man, they're hideous. But they put up a fight. Makes you feel like you're reeling in a 5-pound bass. I think I just got nibbled too. Could just be weeds as well, but yeah, I don't see any weeds on it. Oh, that might be a good cast if I can get it to spin. Let's bring it right back over where we were. Bringing it right over. Maybe? No. Bringing it right over where we just went over. Because I got a little bit of activity on it. That might be bad. Hope we get a couple bass today. But I don't know, trying out some new, like, I'm not good at spinners or jigs, or definitely not wacky rig. Don't really know how to do it. So today's gonna be a lot of learning. If you see me doing something blatantly wrong, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm not gonna get mad and block you. I'm still new to this. I've still got a lot to learn. think that one was definitely a fish. Yeah, that was 100% a fish. They are a little bit hungry this morning, which is great. But right up in this cove in front of me is where I caught some goofy looking fish. But they're really cool, but I'm excited to get up there. I'm excited to be where I am now, but I'm excited to be up there too. Remember last year, I don't know, did I get it on camera? I don't know if I did, but I reeled in and then I just put the rooster tail in the water about 2 foot beneath, and then I just started paddling away, and while I was paddling to a different section of the lake, I caught a sunfish just from leaving it just like this, hanging over the side, and it worked. I say worked like it's what I was trying to do, but it's definitely not what I was trying to do. Let's get out a little bit more, because those 2 that I caught weren't like buddy right up next to it. You were almost out here. Hey, spinner, why ain't you spinning? There you go. All right. Uh-oh, something's wrong. What's wrong? What happened? Oh, am I tied up? There we go. All right. Oh, I just threw it right in front of a turtle. Pretty sure that was a fish. Before you guys roast me for the drag, okay? I like having drag on for sunfish because it makes me feel like I'm fighting a bigger fish. I like the fight, I do. And since I know I'm not getting skunked today, it's a good day. And I can, and I'll tighten the drag when I need to, but I just don't need to right now. Trying to remember the last time I went fishing. It's been a little while. My church has a pond, and I think I made a video about that too, but my church has a pond and it's got some decent little decent bass in it. Got a couple 3 to 5 pound catfish too. I've caught one of them. They asked me to take it out, but it was after the fact. I just saw some decent movement right up here, so I'm just gonna chuck and bring it through. See if anyone wants a bite. I just did a cast that I knew would go nowhere, just to turn my kayak. That was 100% a fish that I missed. %100 a fish. I think I should put on maybe the next size up of rooster tail. Well, technically, if you missed that, that means he might have been really small, but... two I've caught. I caught one where he had all 3 in his mouth, and the next one was about the same size, and he just had 1. View still all right on here? No, what happened? There we go. Yeah, view seems okay. You guys can't tell me, but it seems like it looks all right. All right, I need to put this reel down for a sec and get out of here because it's pulling me towards that drain. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm excited for right up in here because there's some beds right up there, and we're gonna hopefully smack those a little bit. Pretty soon we're gonna get a spinner. Get out the spinner once we get past Sunfish Alley, which is the right side of this, the entrance to this lake. Lots of different types of sunfish. Uh-oh, that's not good. I just threw it right on top of that. Right on top of that piece of wood. So if there's anything there, it's definitely scared away now. Come on, back up. Back up. One day when I'm rich, I'll get a better kayak, but that day is... I am not rich yet. Until then, this one will suffice. That's a fishy. Come here, fishy. Oh, he might have got off. Nope, he's still there. Well, that's a decent one, too. Come here. Oh, that is a big boy, huh? Come here. That is a big boy. Easily the biggest one so far. Hey, don't stab my foot. Goodness. What, chat? Next you're going to say it's my fault because I'm the one controlling this thing. Let's see. Okay. It's number 3. I need to back up. Sorry, fish. I know you're not exactly having fun in there, but it's fine. That's a good one, too. Hey, knock it off. You want out of there or not? That's a really good one, guys. Stop it. Knock it off. Put your spikes down. I'm trying to help you. right after stabbing you in the face. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. Yeah, look at this one, guys. That's a really good one. Real nice one. Hey, thank you. Thank you, brother. Have a great day. Woo! And I forgot my, I even forgot the rag that I used to clean my hands off. But that's okay, because I'm wearing a sweatshirt today, because again, it's 50 degrees. Although the sun is out now, so it feels a lot nicer. Feels a lot nicer now. All right, there's number 3. And what I wanted to do, and I should have, but I didn't, is I wanted to bring a pole with a circle hook. Did I already say this? I don't know if I did or not. I wanted to bring a pole with a circle hook and take the first bluegill that I caught and basically chop it up for catfish bait and throw a third of it on and then throw it down in the 28-foot section. Yeah, I remember I did say that at the beginning, but that is what I wanted to do, and turns out I should have done that, because now we're 3 in. And there's probably not going to be many sunfish out this far. But if they chase it, maybe. Okay. Let's go ahead and dirt. All right, number 3 on the board. I don't know how far, I don't know how, let's see. How long are we into this video? I wonder. My thing says 45 minutes, so 3 fish in 45 minutes. I'm all right with that. Heck yeah. Especially that last one. That last one was a chonker. Can we get number 4 on this cast? The closer it gets, the less likely, but still possible. Wanted to go trout fishing this year, but never got around to it. Did get a new Blackstone though, so I could have made some grilled trout, but I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't. Yeah, when these trees are blooming, there's bass underneath them for sure. I've had pretty decent luck with like mini spinners, like pond spinner baits, and yeah, they catch bass out here pretty good. But still, I like my rooster tails. I love them, especially for, I mean, I've caught so many different species. I've even caught a gar. I've even caught a catfish on rooster tails. So were they lucky? Yeah. But does it matter? No. But you name common fish in the Midwest, and decent chance I've caught it with a rooster tail. Oh, was that a fishy? I don't know. All right, let's back up. I could, because I have one spinner reel and one, what are they called? Again, guys, I'm like a newer fisher, so I don't really know all the terms yet, but, oh, that might have just been weeds. Because I've got this ultralight, and then I've got just a normal spinner reel, and I think that's what I have my jig on, although I probably should have put the jig on my other reel, but oh well. That was a fish. Slow down a little bit, see if it'll come back. I tell myself that every time it's a nibble and they get away, probably a bass. That's what I tell myself, even though it's probably not true. I don't like coming out on weekends, because normally weekends is when everyone comes out. Like when I got here, there was not a single ripple in this lake. Oh, I got it. Well, that was definitely a fish, but not a single ripple in the lake. Like it's completely dead. About 4 or 5 mile per hour wind. It is just beautiful out here. And if I play my cards right, like if I do this right, I should catch a couple bass using a spinner and a jig. But again, it's not something I'm familiar with, so I've got learning to do for sure. Should be fun though. I've already got three sunfish, so we're doing 3 bluegill, so we're doing okay. I got a few bites up here. I should probably not float into it and try to catch them. So maybe I just chill out, throw towards this moss a little bit, back up. There we go. Take a drink of coffee, wake up, and start not sucking at fishing. That's my goal. Oh, that might have been really good. You ever just have those casts and you think that one should catch a fish? That was it right there. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be out here today, but at least to get through. Is that not spinning? It's kind of spinning. But I'll be out here at least long enough to get hopefully a couple more fishies. But the fish are definitely reacting to this this rooster tail pretty good, so that is a really good sign for how the rest of this day is going to go. Let's just chuck that right over here and pull it through real quick before we move on. Because the ultimate target today would be bass. But hey, no matter what, it's better than being at work on a Thursday where I decided, you know what, I don't want to go to work. So here I am. I'm floating a little bit to the land here, so after I reel this one in, I've got to get away from here. I'm starting to think that maybe it's not a fish down there and that I'm just hitting something, because it's that same place. And I also saw an older lady fall over here off of her paddle board. Is that what it's called? That big old board that they stand on. She fell off of it. So maybe there's something there that I'm just hitting. That one, it hit, but it didn't feel like a fish. Now, right now, we're coming up on coves, so I should get out my jig and just toss it and see what happens. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let me get this reeled in and maybe we'll get the jig out for a little bit. What are we at? We're at 3? I think so. 3 sounds right. But there are a ton. Now, when I came here last time, there was a ton of still sunfish up in this area under these trees. But I caught some like under a pound bass. Like they were small. The bigger bass came on the other side of the pond, or the other half of what we're doing today, hopefully. Just go behind me, just in case they think they're fooling me. Alright, knock it off. Knock it off. No, we don't want to go that way. Because if there's bass under there, we want to catch them. Okay. Although I don't think we're, unless the bass are biting, we ain't getting to 11 today. Because if I'm putting this away at 3, at 3 fish, at 3 catches, yeah. Because we ain't catching no 8 bass today. Okay. I fully anticipate losing at least one or two lures today. I pretty much always do here, but we'll see. That was terrible. Again, guys, bear with me. I'm learning. Hey, these are a lot heavier, so it's pulling my kayak a lot more. Yeah, I think these are going to be more effective on the other side. I think I'm actually just going to stick with the spinner over here until I get to the side where I know that there's bigger bass. But right here, especially right now, I just don't see them being up here. Sorry, I know I changed after 2 casts, but it just makes the most sense to me. Feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. But just from where I've been in this lake, the bass big enough to eat those aren't over here. And I could be very wrong. I could be. Maybe it's because I've never really given it a fair chance. I've never caught anything bigger than a pound over here. And while I'm happy with a pound, but I think that is a little bit overkill, what I was throwing for what's over here. That was a bite. If I had a wacky rig set up, that would probably be better for right here. Yeah, there's a couple other lakes, like I said. There's one called Prairie Queen, and I think that one's going to be really cool to look at and really cool to fish. They have a water basin, water conservation, whatever it is, and I've caught plenty of, like, right around 1-pounders bass out of there, and that was very easy. But the water was very, very low last time I went, so that's a fishy. That's a fishy sitting on that log over there. Hey, that's a bass, and it got away. Yeah, and that was one of those smaller bass sitting right over there on that log. But yeah, that would have been the first bass. So it looks like we are indeed getting to bass territory over here. Let's get back over to there. That was a decent, I mean, less than a pound, but still, I like it. I did bring a scale, and I brought stuff just in case, but we ain't catching, probably no PBs here. I say that, but my personal best bass is from here, and I think it was right around 3 pounds. All right, get up here. Get up here, we're turning. I've thrown, I wish I had like some type of anchor. It's funny because I took a like a 15-pound weight out of the trash to use as one. I even put a rope in the back of the truck, but again, did not use it. So this is just a spinner. We'll see how it goes. It's the first time I've ever thrown it. Give me a break. We'll let it sit, fall to the bottom, but I need to get it up closer in there. Kind of want to see what it looks like in the water. Oh, that's pretty too. I like that. Let it drop. Although it is not deep over there. I really like the glide of this thing. Wow, that looks awesome. Man, if this thing gets hit, I will be a happy man. Let's do this. We're gonna hang this one up for a sec. We might come back to it in that next little cove. But right now, I want to get a couple reps in with this spinner. I've never felt the thump of a big old spinner getting hit. And that's what I'm hoping for today with this guy. That's a good one. That was just it getting above the tree. Slow retrieve. Try to get it to fall a little bit at least. Yeah, and where I just threw it, it's like 20 something feet deep. Well, maybe not out there, but it's pretty deep. Completely turned around here, so I'm gonna use this kind of as my way of turning around. There we go. Yeah, I got some weeds on her. Look at that pretty little guy. Hopefully this catches something today. I'd like to catch something on it. And again, I'm floating towards that same area. Let's get going. I think if I specifically targeted sunfish all day, I'm confident that I could get 11 fish. With just how that first hour went, I think I could definitely get that many fish. Okay, let's go ahead and spin her here, and we'll call it good and start chucking. Because right up in this bush, there might be something sitting. Just pick it up and then a steady retrieve. That's all I'm trying to do here. Okay. I don't remember the test strength of this string of the line on this one, but I think it's 20. I think. But I know a lot of people put new stuff on every year, but I do not. Yeah, I'd like one of those kayaks that you pedal. That would be nice and handy. But I do not have money. No one else has come here yet, so that's nice. That's good for me. I want to try to get it right back in that corner. Uh-oh. Actually, that might be okay. Okay, let's pick it up off the bottom and then just glide. Now it does fall off here, so I do want to pull a little bit slower, just so maybe it falls with it, but I don't know if it's going to do that. Yeah, we're already back here. Dang, that falls quick. Okay, it's done falling. Okay, knock it off. Okay. Spun us a little bit. Now let's pick it up off. And then slow retrieve back in. Get the gunk off. I'm going to throw one more just straight across. And then just let it sink and then just bring it back over and see if there's anything. Go ahead and sink. Okay. Now let's pick her up. Dang it. I got excited. All right, let's see if we can catch a couple more bluegill or small bass on the rooster tail, and then we'll keep going. Now, when I came here the first time last summer, I mean, it was 80 degrees when I came out here, but no one had really started fishing yet, and I was the first one out here, man, and it was probably one of my favorite days of fishing ever. So, but the water was clear. I could see about 4 foot down, which is about 10 foot off of these coastlines or the shoreline, and I could see the fish below me, and I could just spot fish them, and it was amazing. I would see so many cool fish. Like, there were some that looked like, I don't even know if zebrafish is a thing, but it looked like, if there was such thing as zebrafish, that is what it looked like. And I threw this way behind me, and I threw it through some stuff. Probably not my best move. I didn't know I was rolling out this far. Let's see. Let's turn a little bit. Go this way. Come on. But yeah, if I could, I would throw down an anchor just right here and just throw all around this curve for a while. But I don't have that, so I cannot do that. Because I am not prepared. I don't want to go, and that wasn't spinning at all. I don't want to go all the way up in there. I don't want to go up in there. Stop pulling me towards the land. And the water is up here from the last time I was in here. So that is a good thing. I am glad the water's up. Okay. Let's go back towards those trees. Oh, did not see. Oh my goodness, what a throw. Retrieving a little bit slower just because the kayak is going backwards. So trying to counteract what I'm doing. There ain't gonna be nothing out here, so I'll speed it up a little bit. Okay. Back's getting a little sore from the seat. And we're about to get up into the wood structures. So once we, pretty much right after this cove is where we're going to swap over and use other stuff. But I'm going to use this while I can because I enjoy rooster tails. So I'm wondering if the bass are already in this cove, if the bait fish are kind of like, no, we're good, and they're just somewhere else. Because there's a decent chance that's true. That was a fish, but I missed it. It might have been, it could have been a tree branch, but felt like a fish. It feels like it's getting tugged again. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that was a good one. Should I put on a bigger size? We can get them out there further, and since we're getting to the slightly bigger fish, maybe they won't get away. Maybe I'll put on a bigger size. Because I think if I had a bigger size, I probably would have landed that bass a few minutes ago. That was a fish, absolutely. Might have been a small one though. Absolutely a fish. All right, God said to throw to the other side of the boat, so I'm gonna listen to him here and chuck it on the other side of the boat and see if I have any luck. Nope, not that time. I'll try it again later. Goodness, that was a good cast. I'm actually launching this pretty far, getting my swing back. So there's that one bass on the log. Other than that, there's nothing really up top, which tells me they're probably still a few foot down, maybe, but the sun is out, so they're gonna be coming up for the warmth. Maybe a little bit of eating. I thought I put a jig on somewhere. I did not put a jig on anything, did I? No, because that's a spinner and that's a vibrating jig. I could have swore I threw a jig on something. Did I leave a fishing pole somewhere? I think I did. Because I bought a brand new jig to throw on, and it was either 3/8 or a full ounce or a half ounce. I don't know which one, but I swear I put it on one of my fishing poles and I didn't bring it. No one ever accused me of being smart. Actually, my kids think I'm smart, so I'm just gonna throw that there for a second as we get to our next spot. See if I can catch one without it in my hands. Come here, boy. You got some Wheaties on you. Okay. You know, I've missed more than I've caught, but we're still doing fine. We're still doing fine. We'll go with the vibrating jig for a little bit. I think I need to get a little bit closer to it though. A little bit closer. It might be too close. Yeah, I'm getting too close. I've caught a couple on a vibrating jig, but not enough to call myself experienced or even good with it. The times where I did catch on a vibrated jig, I did not have, like, I didn't even have a trailer on it at all. And I know people say, yeah, you don't need one, and other people swear by it, but in my case, I've got one on it today, and we're just gonna pitch it around these little brush piles and whatnot and see if anything will fall. And this one isn't going too deep, because keep in mind it's only a couple feet deep up there, but it drops off somewhat quick. So it's going to drop, let it fall. Yeah, it's already at the bottom. I'll pick it up. And according to YouTube, there's a lot of different ways you can retrieve it, so I'm kind of doing a hybrid. Oh, that one might be good. Dang, might have just been a log, but felt good. Oh, over to the right of me, there's a giant semi just hauling a tank, a literal tank. That's pretty sweet. Okay, calm down, calm down. Okay, all right, we're spinning. Nice herd fish flopping around over there. See if I can throw it past this brush and then bring it back. Come on. Come on. Yeah, baby. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We are happy, guys. We are so happy right now. Number 4. It worked out just how we planned it. Threw it past, brought it by. This dude smoked it. Yes, dude. I'm so happy right now. Oh my. Come here, dude. Oh, yeah. Are you stuck in my net? Yeah, you are. Sorry. Come here. Yes! I think I need to tighten my drag a little bit too. Stop it. You're mine. You do not get away until I say so. Knock it off. Yes, dude. Let's go. That is a beautiful fish. Nice and healthy. Oh my goodness. I love what I see. Should I take a video? I'll take a release video of it like I normally did last year. Where's my phone? What did you guys do with it? Okay. Let's see. Whoop. Let's take a picture. Nope, turn it around. This bass needs to go back. That is beautiful, guys. I don't know how heavy it is, but I'd say maybe not even a pound, but we got ourselves the first bass of the year on a vibrating jig. All right, my friend. Have a great life, and thank you for letting me stab you in the face. Goodbye, my friend. Dude. Oh, man. The first bass of the year. Beautiful. On a vibrating jig. Yeah, baby. I am I'm so happy, guys. So I pulled it right off of that brush over there. So I wonder if there's more and if I didn't scare them away. I'm gonna go find out, but I also know that I need to tighten my drag. After I untangle this, because I've got a couple spots that I'm super excited about throwing this jig as well as the spinner. because they're deep and there's lots of structure, so I'm going to try to pull it right by. This time I just pulled it by the way, that's number 4, guys. That time I just threw it by the bush and it worked out. But up here, where there's more structure, I'm going to play it a little bit differently, but I hope for the same result. Because there's lots of fell, I think they actually call them felled trees, but I think that sounds stupid. So there's a lot of fallen trees in here. Slow down. Come on, calm down. No, that felt great, but I will say I did not have him by a lot. But the thing is, I knew exactly when he ate it, and it was just everything about it was perfect. For catch number 4 of the day so far. That's a far cast. Okay, turn you guys towards it. I think I need to start weighing all of them just so I can actually see what my PB is this year. I can't remember. I think it was like 2 pounds, 15 ounces or something like that last year. I don't think I actually caught a 3, but this year I think I'm gonna actually keep track. That way in these videos I can give some type of update. But no, that little dinker was, I'm very happy with that fish that I caught. That one is right in the midst of all that garbage. Let's see if I can get lucky. Problem is, I think I threw it like too close to it, so the splash scared everything away. That'd be my guess. Okay. Oh no, that was a terrible cast. Okay, we're good. It was terrible. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was not what you want a cast to be. I'm leaving it in the water just because why not? Alright, we're almost halfway to our goal. Let's try to get past it and maybe kind of throw back like we just did. And then from here, I got a couple texts and I didn't check it while I had my phone out. Okay. Okay. Snort right up into that bush. It's almost time to take this hoodie off. I've got a sweatshirt on right now and it's starting to get a little warm. I'm kind of curious what the temps are right now. soon I'll maybe go over to the spinner. I'd like to catch one on the spinner today too. That one is not going to sink because it's got nowhere to sink to. From there it could probably sink, but I think we're just going to move on. Wind is starting to pick up a little bit, which is annoying because it's pushing me where I don't want to go. It'd be cool if the wind was pushing me where I did want to go, but that's not in the cards this time. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded having my jig on just to do a little bit of flipping around here, but vibrating jig will have to do. That might not be good. I threw it right in the middle of some vegetation, but that's okay. I was able to get through it without eating it, so that's good. Sir, your leg is broken. Come here, let me fix that for you. Flipped over my hook. Here we go. That's better. Even though one cast is probably going to ruin it, but you can't see right now because I am not good at what I do, that there's structure over there and I'm chucking it by it to see if I can get lucky. But again, it's such a loud splash when it hits the water. But I'll turn the kayak towards the little brush pile so you can see it here in a sec. Okay. It's not really even a brush pile, it's just a little tree that fell. I see lots of turtle heads. I'll say that. Lots of turtle heads. But right up in here, there's lots of beds. And there's logs that are down, so I'm probably gonna pitch beside it and see if I can get a fishy or two to bite. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Great movement on this thing. Okay, that might be bad. Well, that was actually a perfect cast. If there's something there, we should get it. Or maybe I get the spinner out just so I can, since I already caught one on the vibrating jig, maybe get the spinner out. Like every time I catch one, rotate. Oh crap, that was a choice. I say it was a choice, but it really wasn't. Because I didn't try to throw it there, it just happened. Okay. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll go with spinner, see if we can get it. Oh man, my phone almost fell in the lake. My mother-in-law texted me. I should see what she says. Did you attend your recent appointment? Yeah, I did. Thanks for asking. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put my phone in the waterproof section and get out the spinnerbait. I do like the way the spinnerbait falls. I like the way it looks. So I think we're going to catch one on it. One way or another, we're going to catch one on it. It's got good movement. Plus, one of the nice things about bass is they're so much easier to take off the dang hook. Because those, when those bluegill get a hold of it, man. Okay, back up a little bit. Then I can pitch it. There's a couple trees there. I don't want to get too close. Okay. Okay, get the weeds off of it, you little dirty. I just bought this at Bass Pro yesterday, or Tuesday, so same day I got my fishing license. I saw it and I thought, you know what? I bet I could lose some fish on this one. I might take a detour after this and go over to the, just before we go into this cove right up here, I might just throw this in. Throw this in over where I know there's some structure that I wanted to go to. Come on. Getting too many weeds on is what I'm doing. Just want to pull it out of there a little bit. Now we'll let it sink. It's still sinking. Either that or a fish is taking off with it, but this is dipping down there. turn around since I'm halfway here. You can check this out. Yeah, right in here, there's so many. There's so much. You can't see. Yeah, right in here. I don't know if you can see all the wood. Personally like the vibrating jig better, and hopefully the sun doesn't get too hot on this thing. It's the oh, lost it off. Nice. GoPro does not like the sun at all. Oh my goodness. Must not be very deep over there. Yeah, fish just jumped. Jumped pretty much right where I threw it. It's just taunting me, saying, "Hey idiot, you ain't catching us." Well, you might be right, you jerk. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try to get your brother. I'm scraping along the bottom, hoping that it gets slammed, but I don't think it's gonna, because I'm throwing it past the wood structures and then trying to pull it through. And I'm at the bottom of the water column. I might get the got one little piece of string that is not being very good. Get out of there. There we go. I see a fish. Yeah, I see a fish floating at the top. Is that just a bluegill just hanging out? That doesn't seem very smart. Okay, so the water or the fish are a little bit higher now, so that's good to know. I just saw a fish jump over here, so I'm hoping that he'll be stupid. But I did catch my PB was here, on a vibrating, or on just a jig. So I'm wondering if I just put this away and get the jig out. That was a perfect cast. Right where I wanted it to go. I threw it in the tree. No. There we go. Took me a second, but I got it out of there. Imagine I catch a fish off of that. As the kids say, that's a reel. Oh no, I just caught a different tree. I want to hit this. Yep, there we go. Come here. Because they're going to like this solid structure. I just want to get my... Oh my goodness, I see a big fish right in front of me. Fish just swam right towards me. Not a big one. Probably about the same size as the last one, but I'll go up there and I'll untangle this soon. But since I'm here, might as well get out the vibrating jig. Oh man, we're already 2 hours in. Let's try to throw this. Throw it right up into there. That's perfect. Was good. I just threw it in a bunch of grossness. Throw it under that tree over there. Now, sink would be ideal. might be as far as it's going to go. Pull this along the bottom, about 20 feet out from the bank. Okay, I'm probably going to go back to what I was doing before. And kind of continue down into that little cove over there. Throw one more right into here. Okay, so I'm just gonna launch it. Oh goodness, that was awful. Now let's go get my lure out of this branch. Come on, knock it off. Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Get all this garbage off of it. Alright, let's go ahead and put this guy up. We'll come back to you, don't worry. Okay. I can't believe I've already been out here 2 hours. That's the annoying part. I've barely gotten anywhere. Remember right, we're at 4, correct? We just have to have like a stellar back half. I honestly think it's just the giant splashes. It's just not it. Now if I was like able to pitch it, I think it would be better, but I think the loud splashes are just scaring them. Okay, you can sink. Please do. That might be really good. I don't feel the vibration. Why aren't you vibrating? You're a vibrating jig. There it is. And I want to stay like around the middle of this corral and go from there, but then I can throw to both sides. It's not spinning. It's got too much garbage on it. Because every time I look down in this place, I just see like half of a tree. I hate it. I don't know, it bugs me. Last year I got stuck on one of them for probably 10 minutes before I could finally break myself free of it. Okay, there we go. Get that off of it. There we go. Okay. We can get going. So as you can see, there's quite a few trees up here for us to explore on both sides. And I'm not vibrating anymore. I hit too many weeds. Probably gonna throw on a, like even a micro spinner would probably get hit a couple times out here. And it wouldn't cause nearly the amount of splash as these guys, but they're heavy and they have trailers on them, so I mean it makes sense that they're going to be loud, but I just don't know if the trade-off is worth it. If I was on a boat and could pitch it, see that one right there was perfect. see if I can get it to fall. I feel the vibrate, so that's good. It means the vibrating part of the vibrating jig is doing its job. So right up in here is actually where I caught my PB. It's right up in near that fence over there. I don't even know if this thing's still recording. Yeah, it is. Heck yeah. I'd just be scared to bring a real boat in here because of all the trees, honestly. I mean, I see bass boats out here often, but I don't think I would ever get myself to do that. Let's throw it back in that one corner I was at. Vibrating jig made me feel like I was getting a phone call. And I had it pushed up against my chest. Alright, let's go into this cove. See if we can find anything good. Maybe I'll do vibrating jig on the way in, and then spinner on the way out. Sorry guys, I'm stretching out. Oh. It was pretty much as perfect of a cast as I could have done. That was a beautiful cast. Right in the trees, right in the moss, right where I wanted it to go. Oh, come on. Stop breaking, stop bending your leg around there. Okay. Let's pick her up. Because there's some decent spots right over here. I'm willing to bet there's frogs out here. Maybe I'll have to try a frog one of these days. Of course I'd hit something. That was a great cast, and the vibrator's not vibrating. I don't do a lot of great casts, but when I do, the lure doesn't do its job. Okay. Right in here is where I caught my PB last year. If I was able to find it, I would have put it on the screen for you, but I don't know. Why aren't you? Oh well. At this time it makes sense as to why it ain't vibrating. I thought it was a great throw. Apparently not. Can't decide. Should I go to work tomorrow or just not? Heck, I'd go fishing again. Actually, I think I'm going golfing with my wife. Okay. Okay. Let's throw it right up in there. Oh, that was perfection. Did I hit a log? Yeah, maybe I don't throw it over that direction. Oh, there's still nobody else down here, so that's nice. Okay. Yeah, you can sink a little bit if you'd like. No, you cannot sink. Same spot. It's not what I wanted. Okay. I've gotten just nothing with that thing. Let's go back over to spinner. See if we have any better luck for 10 throws or so. We're not going to go all the way back in here, but we'll go a decent amount. That's not nearly as big of a splash as the vibrating jig. So I'm hoping maybe that'll turn into a bite or two. I'm not wanting it to go too low because they've already proven they are up. So I'm kind of letting it go about 2 feet below the surface. It's kind of what I'm looking at. I'll let him sit for a second as I try to stop. Okay. I'll pick it up. Come on. You knock that off right now. It spun me, so that's good. But now, how's it looking? Not great. What is that? Get off my face. There we go. We'll cover up its beautiful face. I'm going to throw it past and then bring it past. Bring it back. Let it sink. Then bring it back right between everything. I don't remember how deep it gets in here, but I think in this cove it gets pretty much where we are is about 17 foot deep, give or take. I might get caught on something. I don't know how long that branch goes out there. Hopefully I got caught on a fish's mouth. Not looking like it though. Okay, let's turn. I don't know if this plus turning will probably help my camera out a little bit. So far, 2 hours in. 2 hours in, we're only at 4 fish, but that's okay. I'm not sad. Kind of want to, ooh, almost caught my stuff. Kind of want to throw back towards where we were. Just in case. Oh, the terrible cast. Okay, it's done falling. Let's pick it up off the ground and then pull. Imagine if I got lucky off of that awful cast. That'd be sick, but not gonna happen. Okay. Pick it up and pull. Scoot forward a tiny bit. Another turtle head. Lots of turtles. Turtle. Ooh, I got a lot of garbage on it now. Well, just actually, it's just one leaf. Come here. No, we don't want to go closer. We don't want to go closer. Okay. No, slow down. Okay. No, dude. That was probably a really good one. I hope he didn't feel my hook. That was 100% a fish. It's not looking like it's gonna give me another chance. Sink a little bit. That was a pretty good one, I think. Okay, we're gonna ultimately spin around. I need to go get permission from the farmer so I can go back out there and do some carp and catfishing again, because that was a ton of fun. Okay, let's turn around. And chuck around this tree, see if I can get it past it. Yeah, not really, because that's gonna sink. No? It must have gotten pretty shallow pretty quick over there. definitely sank all the way. So let's pick it up and then reel. Okay, so from here I can definitely get it past this big old tree. I'm not going to get a reaction. Not going to get a fish reaction off of reeling in that fast, but bunch of turtles right up there. I don't know if you can see them, but they're right in there. Right there on the edge of that tree. Sorry, dudes. Sorry, dudes. Yeah, I'm gonna scare them. I'd like to get it right under the branches, but well, heck, I might as well. Might as well try. Well, now I'm kind of drifting, so. No. Scare all these turtles. Oh, and there's another turtle crawling up on the tree right there. Sorry, guys. I wonder if I can get it in there. That's exactly where I wanted it. Let's throw it over in that corner and then pull it out and see what happens. Well, let's let her sink. Yeah, it's not really much to sink from over there. Yeah, it's pretty shallow here. And I see some fish. Hold on, slow down. Slow down. I see some fish right ahead of me. And this rod is not going to get the job done here. I do want to put a bigger size on here, but this will have to do for now. There's a couple fish on this log up here I want to try to catch. Uh-oh, that's not good. No, that wasn't bad. Yeah, going a little bit too far away. We'll go up into here a bit, but we're not going to stay here for too crazy long. I did see some, I saw some bluegill, but obviously that's not really, since we already caught a few of those, that's not what we are going for. The wind's pushing me out too. Knock it off, wind. Come on. Stop it. We're going to get up in there. Just a quick pass through here, and then we'll get out of here. Last time I was in here, there was lots of turtles back here. Yeah, it's real shallow down here. See if there's any fish by this little log here. The answer is no. There is a fish there though. I tried to spot fish that one. It didn't work. Cause yeah, there's plenty of bluegill back here. I was trying to catch bait fish. I've seen 3 or 4 of them swim by me. But who knows? Maybe I'll get number 5 right here. Would be number 6 if I would have landed that one bass. That's a fishy. Oh, is that a bass? Yeah, that is a bass. Yeah. Oh my goodness, he ate it. He ate it real good. Yeah, that's another bass. Yeah, so there's a little bass around here. Little bass. I think that was a frog that just jumped over there. Let's get this, break this little guy free. Where's the hook? Oh, there it is. Okay. Come on. Okay. Little doinker, but regardless, it's number 5. Number 5, 3 hours in. Nice little guy, very small. Thank you, my friend. He gone. Yeah, and he jumped right away. Oh, I just heard some more jumping behind me. But yeah, I think down in here, there's going to be lots of little ones, but nothing too crazy, because like the bluegill that are going by me are bigger than, jeez, the bluegill that are flying by me are bigger than these bass. So yeah, see this one right here, this is bigger than that bass was. So, but that's number 6. Are we getting to 11 today? That'd be kind of cool, huh? It's a pretty good one. Stop it. Yeah, I think I need to go one size bigger, because these, oh, that's a big jump. No, that's not what I want. Why am I using my left hand? Open your mouth. Come on. No. Had a whole off season to learn how to be better at getting hooks out of fish's mouths. Did I? No, not at all. Okay. Yeah. There's another good one. Another good little guy right there. Beautiful fish. Looks healthy. Looks clean. Alright, man. He's gone. Rinse off my hands. Make sure there's no turtles. Okay, so there's 6. 2 bass, 4 bluegill. Alright, well, 3rd cast in a row or no? No, probably not. That was not a good throw. Oh man, I thought I got it. Thought I got another one. I didn't throw it far enough. It was a bad cast. I'm gonna go back over to that tree that I was resting on, because it was pretty central and I could throw lots of places. I bet if I put on a mini spinner back here, I bet those little bass would crush it and the bluegill would leave it alone. Okay. No, you stay right here. We'll go. Just let us have some fun. I'm going to sink because I'm floating away. Okay. Okay. I have to take a pee break here pretty soon. Let us throw it. Okay. Let's throw it right back in here. You guys can't see it, but I can. Okay. Well, we are over halfway to our goal. I kind of want to, so I forgot the key to the storage unit to get the kayak. I forgot it at home before I left this morning to get it. And I get home and it's 6:30 and my 4-year-old is awake. And she remembers from my prayer last night, so I know she's listening. She remembers from my prayer last night. I said, God help me to catch, and I thought about it for half a second. I said 11 fish. And so I get in my house to go get the key that I forgot, and Everly, my 4-year-old, is waiting for me. She thinks I'm done fishing, and she says, did you catch the 11 fish? And she looked at me like I was a failure when I said no, but we're halfway there. I at least caught 6. I got some pictures. I got this video I can show her. Not a complete failure, because I did catch some fish. It's another fishy. So fish number 7. This one might be a bass. if we land it. I don't know if we're gonna land it. It's fighting pretty decent. Oh yeah. Yeah, another little bass. These are some little guys. So there's number, wait, is that 7? Yeah, we're almost there, guys. These guys are tiny. And they're all eating it right down the middle, too. Again, why am I using my left hand? I don't want to use my left hand. So, sorry, dude. I'm going to hang by that. Stop it. No, I don't want that. I'm right-handed, guys, so that's why I keep being dumbfounded as to why I'm using my left hand for anything. Okay. Another little bassy friend. Another little guy. All right. What should we see? He gone. They are quick little guys. All right. Once I get up to, I caught my net. Once I get up to a decent spot over there, I'm going to put on a little bit bigger. That was number 7 though, right? Now I got to get to 12 just to make sure, but I think that was number 7. Okay. Just a little guy, but again, like I was talking to one of my buddies at church yesterday, and I said, look, when I'm fishing, sure, I'd like to catch a big one, but I'm more quantity over quality. I'm okay with little fishies. As long as I'm catching stuff, I can be happy. After my next cast, or catch, I'll put on a bigger rooster tail probably. Got stuck in some weeds there, so I know not to go there. Okay. And by not go there, I mean I'm going to go right there again. These bass are coming up towards the surface a lot more right now. Yeah, I'm stuck in the garbage again. Oh no, we're good. No, we're gonna go this way. Okay. Go towards this little bird box over here if you can see it. I don't know how well the... Oh my goodness, that was a bad one. There you go. Oh wow. Yeah, that was all types of junk. Well, that was perfect. Is exactly what I wanted to do there. Still haven't seen anyone come down, so the lake is still mine. No, you idiot. Okay, let's reel in the tree. Oh, crap. Hey guys, I got it. As soon as I felt it break free, I closed my eyes. I caught my bag of sunscreen back here. think I just hit something. It's a tree, it stopped me. Heck yeah. Oh, that was bad. You dummy. Oh, worked out. Heck yeah. Okay. Let's throw a couple more over here. I thought I was going to get another catch, no problem. But, to be fair, I did leave that easy catch spot over there. Where most of my... Oh, wow. We'll have to see pretty soon. So I might have to pull out that SpongeBob meme a few moments later. But right now this whole thing is tangled up. What the heck? Literally, it's tied in a knot. Around the treble hook, it's tied in a knot. How do I do that? Okay. Yeah, it's tied in a knot. That's crazy. I think that's a sign. Okay. Lots of tiny bass down here. See if they're around that branch that I was parked at for a while. I like watching my lure, because you probably can't see it, but it's only about a foot, maybe foot and a half under the water, so I can see the blades spinning, which means I can see when it disappears. Yeah, those little bass, if they want it, man, they get it. They're fast. Okay, last cast. That was the last cast with this yeah, actually no, I get one more cast because I have to reel this in fast because I'm getting my fishing poles caught up in this tree behind me, so that cast does not count. That was a phenomenal cast. Oof, that was a fish too. That was a fish and I missed it. Since it was a fish, that means I get one more cast. That's catching a fish, guaranteed, bet money. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at this tree I just caught. There's a fish on it. Yeah, there is a fish on it. Okay, it wrapped around it. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get that. What did he do? It is caught. Like, can you see that in there? Come on. Ugh, I'm coming, dude. He tied me around this log. You see that? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, just needs to come this way. Did I break it? Nope. Oh, come on. I knew I caught a fish. There was, and when I passed this log, there's quite a few, like there was one hanging around it too. Come on, pull me over here. Okay. Alright, so that is, it's just tied around it. Pretty easy if I can just get this dang cut. Ouch. Yeah, that's what I get. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. What if I use this? No, stop it. There we go. Yeah. All right. Goodness. That was a time. Yeah, it's a decent one too. Eight. Yeah, pretty good one too. Love to see that. All right, number 8. You can get going. Thank you. Thanks for shopping. All right. Let's see what other... Let's see what other of those little guys I've got. I need to find a good place to sit this for a minute. All right, let's see. This, I think it's 4-pound test strength on this thing, but it's pretty good for being 4-pound test. 4-pound test is, I mean, I almost landed a carp with 4-pound test once. It's all about how you work it, really. So it's a little bit, oh yeah, but these are just too big, I think. Like the next size I have is 1/4 ounce. That might still be too big. All these are 1/4 ounce, but they do love this. So I'm gonna do it, and if I catch some, cool. If I don't, oh, there's a bass right there. You can't see it, but it's right there. Just going right by. Probably gonna be trying to get himself some of these flies that are flying around. That bass would attack this rooster tail for sure. Sometimes I wonder how smart fish really are. Because like that guy just swam right under me. mean, how often does a plane go by where I don't know what's above me? You know what I mean? Good analogy? Probably not, but it's the best one I have for now. Yeah, it's getting nice and warm out, but I don't want to stop. That's the thing. My wife's busy all day. Oh yeah, right underneath me there's a bass. There's 2 bass and a bluegill, 3 bass and a bluegill right below me. The bass would definitely eat this thing, but I don't know about the bluegill because this thing's actually pretty big, so it's hard to tell. Okay. Dang it, no, stop, wind. Stop it, stop, stop, stop. Yeah, all those tiny bass I was gonna catch. Now they all know I'm here because I just muffed up their water. There, a gust of wind came up. Don't know if you heard it or not, but a gust of wind came up and just blew me right towards the trees, which would be fine if I didn't have these other fishing poles behind me. Okay. 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 No. Oh my goodness, dude. Figure it out. I mean, I bet there's some swimming around in here too, but you aren't where I'm trying to go. There's a couple fish in here I want to try to get since I'm here. And you're not cooperating very well, and I don't like it. Okay. See if I can get even a single one of those bass. I might have to retrieve this faster. I don't know, what does it look like? No, it looks like I was doing it just fine. Any of those 3 bass, if you guys want a snack, here you go. Not very filling, but if I can throw it past there. Oh, that was an awful throw. Wow, you suck at fishing, huh? There's a big old plop over there. It's a different weight now, so now I gotta figure out how to retrieve and figure out how fast I need to reel. That's pretty good speed right there, I'd say. Okay. Alright, here, you can do this, so it'll turn you guys to maybe be able to see what I'm doing a little bit better. That was a perfect throw. When I say perfect throw, guys, I mean that it did exactly what I wanted it to do. To me, that's a perfect throw. If it went where I wanted it to go, that's a perfect throw. That one was okay, just not very deep. That was perfect. And I was just over by that birdhouse, so not gonna bring it back over there because I probably scared them all away for sure. This water honestly feels great. stop it. Yeah, the wind was supposed to pick up to 5-10 miles an hour pretty soon. It kind of looks like it's, because it started out at 4 or 5 miles per hour and now it's speeding up. Terrible cast. I'm tried to get that under the trees up there, because I think there's probably 1 or 2 of them. That wasn't very good either. It at least got closer. Those turtles are still partying on that branch. That was a perfect cast. Is it a fish? Oh yeah, it is a fish. Oh, oh, that's not bad. Oh my goodness. Come here, brother. Yeah. Ooh, okay, that water on my foot was, yeah, look at that hook job. Goodness. Look at that. Boink. And done. Yeah, baby. We like that. He's got some spots on him too. Look at that. The spots on his fins. Very nice. Yeah, we like that. We'll take fishies. Beautiful. Goodbye, my friend. 8. Told you guys I was going to lose count. So that one was kind of a weird bite, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, that was a terrible cast. I once had a full 1 ounce rooster tail. It was really cool, but I never caught anything on it. But I think in this lake I probably could. Sorry, I retrieved that one faster than normal because this is pulling me. And I'm not going against this bank. I'm trying to get to the other one. But I will give it one more decent one for good measure. Oh my goodness, no. That was awful. We can pretend that that didn't happen. That was disgusting, and I hope I can get that one in. Yeah, that was a bad one. It's all right. We'll survive. Okay, now, do what I wanted you to do. That's not what I wanted to do either. I know it's a me problem, and I know it's my fault, but come on. Got a lot of garbage on it right now, yeah. Okay. And when I go to this other lake I was telling you about, there really won't be a lot of rooster tail action. It's going to be a lot of really just hammering for bass. And I know I've been catching plenty of bass with the rooster tail, but come on. Okay. And especially going to this bigger size, I think I could consistently catch some decent bass with this. I think I actually have a bigger sized one too. I could put it on my spinning reel, not my ultralight, and probably catch some decent ones. Right now, I'm going to stop blowing towards the shore. There we go. That's about to get hammered in 3, 2, 1, smack. Bummer. I tried. Oh my. I swear that was a fish. Yeah? No. Yeah, definitely not. Dang. Come on, stop it. There we go. Knock it off. Knock it off. Not my fishing pole. Stupid. Am I bent? No, but I am tied around it. So that's why it wasn't spinning. There we go. Hard to make fish mad if the things make the fish mad. And I wrapped it around the tree. Okay. We got it out though. Let's see if we can pick it up across the... Okay. I think we're good. Last year I had it down how to throw these things, any size with this, but it's the first of the year, guys. First fishing trip of the year. I'll get better. My accuracy will get better. Give me a little bit of time. Yep, that's a fishy. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a good bass. Yeah, but really any bass is a good one to me. Yeah, baby. Dude, if you catch me, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Yeah, stop. Okay, got 2 of them out, and come on, Do you know, it normally takes fish about 2 weeks to heal from their mouth getting punctured, and with me, it's probably like a month. This thing's still on? Yeah, it is. Another little bassy. 9. Beautiful. Goodbye, my friend. Oh, yeah, that was cold. Okay. All right, we love that. 2 more, and my kids don't have to be ashamed of me. Where's that guy at? I think he was right over there, right? Might go right back over there. I think if I do get to 11, then I'll put away, this might be good, but it might be bad. I might put away this rooster tail for good once I get to 11, and then just finish out the rest on a spinner, and might swap over to a jig. We'll see. I'm gonna drag it by these trees one more time. And then we'll push forward. I hope the sound and I hope the video is fine for you guys. Hope so. Are you spinning? No? I'm on this, I don't remember what the name of the fishing app is. Is it called Fishbrain? But I'm on Fishbrain, and my username on it is Rooster Tail Renegade, because I love me a rooster tail. And in 3 seconds, it's going to tell you why. 3, 2, 1. Hammered. Bummer. I kind of know. Generally, if I get out, if I like get halfway back in my retrieve and there's nothing, I know that it's probably not going to turn into a catch. Just because a lot of these fish are going to be up towards the bank a little bit more. So a lot of times I'll quicken up my retrieve, and that might be okay. Let's see if he gets hammered. Okay. Nothing. Let's keep moving. Okay. I have a feeling that's going to catch one for sure. No, I hit too many. I hit some trees. Knock it off. There's a fish right in front of me. It's come up to the surface a couple times, so I'm just going to bring this right by his head and see what happens. Yeah, I brought it right by his head. He didn't care. What a jerk. Again, he's up towards the top. Let's try to chuck it even further. That way he definitely won't see me coming. Is that a fishy? No. It's all the different branches in there. Oh, there's someone. Is that my mom? Oh, it is my mom. My mom's over there. Problem is she texted me, and I'm assuming she texted me. I guess technically I don't know, but that was phenomenal. That would have been phenomenal if it turned into a catch, but there's too many trees and stuff around here where this ain't going to turn into a catch. It might end up in a snag instead. See if my mom recognizes me, even though it's only my truck out here. She did say she was probably going to come down here, and there, lo and behold, she did. Okay, so I see the grass at my feet. For some reason, I thought it was a little bit deeper here. Ugh. I waved at her. We'll see if she, I don't know if she was looking or not. Did I catch one? Yeah, that's a fishy. I'm just skiing it across the top so it can't break free, but it is definitely a fishy. Nice little bass. I think that's 10. Nice little bass. Ooh, this one's cold. This one just got up here, huh? Little bass. Nothing big, but thank you, my friend. Okay, that's 10. One more. That was a little doinker. Let's see if I can get another one. Just right in here. Oh, no way. Yeah, another one. So I think I found a nice little habitat of doinkers. Yeah, this one's even smaller than the last one. I'm gonna pull up next to this log real quick. Come on, get through it. Okay. Maybe he'll break free. Okay. Okay. And that is 11. If I can get it to break free. Yeah. There it is, number 11. Goodbye, my friend. I love that. Hello, mother. How long does sunscreen last? Oh wait, I'm supposed to put this away now. I would, but I'm about to catch my 3rd in a row. Oh no, I hit the... Is that a fish? No. I'm bringing it through trees. There's a catch right there, guaranteed. I think it just knows, because I said as soon as I get my 11th, I'm putting it away. So the fish were like, fine, we're not biting. You wanted to put it away? You don't get any more bites on this thing. Let's get this up above this. I want to get it above that shelf, because these they're not very forgiving on logs and stuff. Is that a fishy? No. I think it might have been for a second, but it is no longer a fishy. All right. Last one. Ah, crap. Waving at my mom again in case she didn't see me. I don't even know what time it is. Fishing time. That's what time it is. Okay. All right, last one with this, and we'll swap over. I might get rid of the spinner bait and put on the micro spinner. It's quieter and I've had decent success, so it's probably what I'm going to do. I wanted to end on a catch with this thing, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay. All right, we got our 11. Let's put you away. Even though I just saw fish up there. We can get the vibrating jig out, the bladed jig. Why not? Okay, we are going to not get stuck on you today. If I do that, I can just flip it in there and oh, somebody else is here. Who's that? Make sure my mom isn't calling me. Is she calling me? Dude, it's 11:30. You want to put the bladed jig away? This guy away. I think we're maybe half an hour and then we'll get out of here. I see my mom's waiting. Oh, this guy's out here with his pup. Heck yeah. We'll throw this spinner a couple times and see if we have any luck. No. I either had something or, well, I mean, it's either I had something or I didn't. Oh, there's a ton of them right up here. Goodness. I think I had something there and I let it go. Come on, wind. Knock it off. I think there's quite a few up in this little cove here. So kind of walk it along the bottom. Hopefully we get eaten. I just want to keep going back to Old Faithful because I always catch fish. Now, there aren't monsters, but again, I don't care. This is a perfect cast right where I want it to go. We'll see if I get eaten here. I just think this is too big. Alright, I'd like to stay right here. I think I see one, but yeah, this is gonna get eaten guaranteed. Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh, what is that? I don't think you guys were able to see it from your position, but it's floating up towards the top. Over here, in there. Where'd it go? Where did that go and what was it? I almost want to say it might have been a carp because it looked like it was kind of floating on the top. Is it going to come out again? I don't know. I wanted to cast this right in front of these trees. Like just right along the line, kind of where I just was. But it was a bad throw, so it didn't happen. That's a little bit better. Not a lot better, but I need to remember to bring a rope. Just to tie myself off here. Goodness, I haven't done that far. Alright, a couple chucks in here. Oh yeah, right by that log. Perfect. Oh, come on. You don't want to spin? Your whole appeal is that you spin. Well, maybe I shouldn't have wrapped the line around it. That probably would have stopped it from not spinning. Goodness, I got a lot of texts. Got one from my military boss, from my mom-in-law, and I'm not a good person, so I didn't answer any of them. Uh-oh, no, we don't want to do that. Jeez, it's just all messed up. It's because I said I'd put it away, guys. That was a bad one too. Ooh, that was a nice jump over there. Maybe I'll chuck it over there and see what happens. Oh, that might be really good. Oh yeah, I'm catching one. Nope, I am not, because I suck. There were a bunch there, so I'm gonna just throw a line over there, see if I can pull it through them. Uh-oh, that might be really bad too. Caught all the weeds. Alright, I should probably go get my hook out. And then throw on the mini spinner and then go. Okay. And of course, right as I do this, I see a fish go right by me. I did venture further than I wanted to, but that's okay. Oh yeah, there's a lot of crap in here. Okay. Sorry I tried. I mean, this would be perfection for a... Come on, you stupid. I thought the tree was going to stop me. That's a lot of garbage in there. Nope, I screwed that one up big time. Alright, micro spinner, go to the other bank, work our way back, and then we are going to get out of here. Probably on 11 catches for the day. They put the micro spinner on the I'll put the micro spinner on the non-spinning reel. What do they call it? Bait caster or something like that? Alright, where is it? Oh, that's a jig. Oh, so this is the jig that I bought. Do I have my mini? I think I need to do something here. I think I need to put some more sunscreen on so I don't die. Okay, that's good. Oh, since I have this in my hand, I'll throw a couple more. Oh my god, see, I said I was done. I reneged on it, and now even the reel's like, dude, put me away. I know you've done your service for the day. You caught 10 out of the 11. My mom's probably like, dude, what are you doing? I was hoping to get 12 in case I miscounted. Okay, so that was a perfect cast number 1, because that's what I wanted to do and didn't catch anything. And that is not good at all. Come on. Yep. Alright, I'm done. Yeah, it's under there. It's just chilling up in the sun. Is he or am I an idiot? I very well might be an idiot. I think I'm an idiot. Oh, there's lots of little fishies over there. Okay, let's, since we're here, let's, come on. Let's cut off my, what one is it? This, yeah, this one. Cut this one off, put on a mini spinner, and then we'll get out of here. Maybe we can get a mini spinner bite, because in one of my last videos, like, I tried this mini spinner, which I eventually lost in the tree. I threw it, and the very first throw, I caught something. Now, I'm not going to have that luck here, but it's still pretty cool to think about. Where are you, mini spinner? There you are. Strike King, mini spinner bait. Didn't put a tail on it or anything. Chuck it and call it good. Okay.